What up, double G's? Today we are going to be talking about the Navy job selection process. So I realized that when I was talking about MEPS in my previous video, that will appear at the end of this video, right about right there, okay? Wait until the end of the video, check right there, and you will see the video that I'm talking about. MEPS video, I didn't really go into job selection very much. Kind of talked about, what they test you on and how stressful it is. But other than that, I forgot to tell you guys the secrets, the hidden truths behind job selection. All right? So when I was going in, my recruiter told me, when I was going into MEPS, my recruiter told me that, we'd have a list of jobs, right? You'd have 5, 6 jobs to choose from. They'll just kind of list it off to you. And, you can choose one of those and it's awesome, right? Well, actually, false, okay? It's a little bit different than that. So basically, when you walk into the offices area after you go through all your drug testing, assuming that you don't, F it up and get kicked out, then basically you just sit there, you talk to a guy, right, answer all these questions again, as I said before in the last video, get your security clearance if you need it. I'm pretty sure you at least need secret security clearance. I had to get top secret. And then you wait to talk to one of the guys or gals who are going to get you your job, right? So when I walked up, I had a chief. I was talking to a chief. He's the one who, he was an OS as well, operations specialist. And he, talked to me about what I wanted to do. I said, I'm kind of interested in aviation because, come on, aviation's badass. But yeah, he was like, all right, yeah, I only have one job for aviation right now. It's an aviation internship. Basically, the aviation internship, if you guys hear this, is you do every single job in aviation. You go around and 1 week or one day you'll be doing one thing, and then another week or another day you'll be doing another job in aviation. So you're doing kind of everything. And then after, I think it's 2 years, you can choose which one you want to go into. And it was kind of tempting at first, but I'm not really a mechanic type guy. It's just not my calling, right? I want to be, flying the thing, flying the helicopter, the helos, flying the fixed wings, right? But it just wasn't really, I was like, I don't want to do every job. I only want to do a certain jobs within aviation. So then I was like, okay, well, what else do you have? And then he goes, well, I got a little something right here for you. Slaps a paper down right in front of me, and it says operations specialist. I'm like, ooh, intriguing. What's an operations specialist? And he goes, well, I am an operations specialist, and I made chief really fast. You rank up super quick. Oh, okay, buddy. I'll back up. There you go. Okay. And I made rank really fast. I was like, ooh, that's interesting. And he's like, yeah. Also, you got insider information on when you guys are going to be at port, how long it's going to take for you to be at port, right? And, where are you going? I was like, okay, all right, that's interesting. And he's like, it's hard work at sea, but when you're on land, there's nothing for you to do. Free roam, have a good time. I was like, interesting. Of course, later on, I looked up online about what the job is and found out, that might be a little bit boring. But oh well. It could be interesting. I'm open-minded. I'm really good with computers, really good with techie stuff. That's what the job is about. It's about techie stuff. But I think the thing that got me was that, the videos that I watched online about operations specialists, they were less than enthusiastic. One of the girls who said she was an OS, she's like, I am an OS. We manage the computer systems. I mean, no, we don't. We scan things. I'm like, wow, that is a great description. Thank you. But yeah, so that's that. Just you got to be careful when you're talking to the people trying to give you jobs, right? Because what I'm guessing is, he knew that I wouldn't want to do every job in aviation, because usually, I mean, it's nice to like dip your toe in stuff, right? Kind of get the experiences, but that's a lot of stuff to learn. I'm just not ready for just a giant aviation internship. And he plopped this down on me, and me being, the idiot that I am, didn't ask if he had any other jobs. I heard there was a cook opening spot. Apparently, there's a huge payment just for being a cook, because no one wants to be the chef or whatever. So they just throw some cash in their pockets. Says, yeah, I'll give you this money if you go cook food like a boss for everybody. So yeah, you just got to be careful. Got to, ask questions. Just keep asking, because everyone's really intense in the beginning of MEPS and in the middle. You have to call them sir, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, right? You can't say yeah or nope. You can't say anything like that. And they're strict. And then when you go into, your branch office, so there's a Marines office, a Navy, Army, Air Force, right? So I went into the Navy office. They're a lot chiller. Maybe not with the questioning. Top secret, the security clearance, that was pretty easy. The lady who did mine was really nice. The guy who asked me the questions before her, a little bit intense, but not bad. And then the chief that I talked to, I forgot his name. I could text my recruiter, but it's not worth it. The chief that I talked to, he was, he was a nice guy, right? I'm sure I could have just been like, hey, is there anything else you can give me? You can be a little more casual with them, because they know that you're not actually a soldier yet. You're just going through the process. And they want you to, get into a job that you like. So, of course, they're going to be a little bit more understanding if you're just like, no, 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 maybe no. They're going to be like, I mean, they might get tired eventually, but, you got to ask them. You got to be like, is there anything else you can get for me? Just to, kind of make sure that you're hitting all the bases. Because otherwise you'll be left wondering, like me, I wonder if there was something else that I could be a little bit more excited about. And of course, I'm going to make the best of it. So operations specialist, I'm going to make the best of it, right? In my off time, I'm going to play games and, work out, chat with people, hang out. It's going to be great. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff to do than just your job on the ship. Of course, I'll be doing the job most of the time, but it's multitasking. It'll keep me busy. But yeah, so that's a little secret about MEPS that a lot of people don't tell you, is that they train you in the beginning, don't ask questions. You do what I say when I say it. And then at the end, it's like, you need to ask questions, because otherwise you'll be stuck in a job that you don't want to do. Fortunately for me, I'm okay with, operations specialist or aviation type stuff. But in 2 years, I don't think I'll be able to transfer over to aviation. Of course, I'll make a video on that when I find out, but So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just kind of wanted to make sure that you understand that when you're going to get your job, after you're done with all your medical stuff at MEPS, then you have to ask questions. Don't just say like, do you have anything else? And when they say that, assume that you only have 2 options. I'm sure they have a lot of jobs that they need filled, and especially if you have a high ASVAB score like I did, then I was in the 85th percentile, I believe. I don't really remember. It was high. It was like the 85th percentile, and yeah, I could have gone into a lot of jobs open to me. So yeah, just remember that. Remember that little secret. Ask questions when you're in your branch's office after you're done with all the medical stuff at MEPS. All right? It's really important if you're going to enjoy your Navy career to its fullest, and then you won't have to be worrying about the things that I'm worrying about right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give me a fat like. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you want notifications on future videos that I'll be coming out with. And other than that, guys, Future Sailor Zach signing off.